The last time I checked, basketball is supposed to be a conversation. It's supposed to be a debate, a meeting of the minds. Your intellect, my intellect. My eyes, your eyes. Watching talent on the court and taking your own opinion and formulating an objective opinion. No bias. But for some reason, there's certain players, you can't seem to mention their name without there being a problem, without you being a troll. You can't say LeBron James' name. They're going to run down on you. Dislike. What you talking about? You don't know basketball. You can't say nothing about Steph Curry. You don't know basketball. Don't talk about him. He's the greatest. You can't criticize Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's so young, bro. He's only 20-something. Leave him alone. I'm saying, but his shooting form, leave him alone. He's nice. Damian Lillard. Oh, that's Dame time. You can't talk about Damian Lillard. They're going to come for you if you talk about Lillard. Don't mention Lillard. Lillard is great. That's a top 5 point guard. Let me read something to you real quick. Because I want to break down Damian Lillard real quick. Because I'm not letting up. I don't care what you got to say. I don't care about the dislikes. If I want to talk about a player and I want to have a conversation in a debate, then that's what I'm going to do. So if I can't mention LeBron James, I'm going to mention him. I can't mention Giannis Antetokounmpo, I'm going to mention him. Don't talk about Damian Lillard, shut up. I'm going to mention him. Let me read something to you. Because we 8 games into the season, let's talk about Damian Lillard. First game, we could throw out this first, I'm going to read this first game, this stats, and we could throw it out right after I read it. 9 points, 7 assists. We throwing it out, get it in your memory banks, and take it right out. It's the first game. Now let me go forward. 32 points, 9 assists. 31 points, 5 assists. 20 points, 4 assists. 34 points, 8 assists. 32 points, 4 assists. 24 points, 9 assists. 39 points, 7 assists. Damian Lillard is destroying the league. He's on track. He's killing. So what's going to be your excuse this year for Damian Lillard when he doesn't get a championship? If his team doesn't reach the Western Conference Finals, what's going to be your excuse? Because the way I see it, and I don't know if y'all see it the way I see it, but I'm looking at the Western Conference, and yes, you got the Lakers, the Suns, and the Clippers ahead of everybody else, but they're barely ahead. The entire Western Conference, minus the bums that's all the way at the bottom, is at neck and neck going at it. The Blazers are 4-4. There are plenty of teams that are 4-4. It's an equal competition in the Western Conference right now as of today. As of today, Nurkic is healthy. No excuses. Carmelo is still doing this thing off the bench. No excuses. Gary Trent Jr. is not missing. He's out there lighting it up. No excuses. CJ McCollum still doing his thing. No excuses. So what is going to be the excuse going forward and why Damian Lillard don't got a chip? Because according to y'all, according to the people, Damian Lillard's a top 5 point guard in the NBA. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not debating with you. I'm letting you have that. Because now, when you put somebody as a top five person in their position, now I got to hold them up here. I can no longer keep him alongside with everybody else. He's not a regular all-star now. When you make sure and you put somebody as a top 5 point guard, he's held way up here. Year after year, I told y'all, Damian Lillard, rock shot asleep, crossovers, 50-point shots, shooting at half court, pulling from the logo, 60 points, 30, 27, 9 assists, buckets. But you gotta win a chip now. You gotta win a chip. Everybody is toting you as this great point guard. And yes, Damian Lillard's nice, so don't misconstrue my words. Listen to everything I gotta say and don't misconstrue my words. We're having a conversation. And what I want to know is we've got to stop the excuses for D. Lillard going forward. The team is solid this year right now. You see, I'm not waiting to the playoffs to bring up Damian Lillard to go at him. I'm going at him now. I'm going to go at him in the middle of the season, and I'm going to go at him in the regulars at the end of the season. My point is, Damian Lillard is playing magnificent basketball. So please hold him accountable. That's it. I don't want no smoke and no trolling and nothing like that. I want exact IQ. Show me your basketball IQ. Let's debate. Let's have a real conversation. You can't make up excuses for Damian Lillard when he's out there doing his thing. His team is solid. Robert Covington is playing defense, hitting threes now. He's getting formulated and accoladed to the team. This team can win. The West is wide open from the top to the bottom, from the 1 seed to the 8. I don't care that the Clippers or Lakers are ahead. They're ahead by a few games. Mind you, the Blazers already beat the Lakers too, by the way. So going forward, if we're going to keep Lillard as a top 5 point guard or even better, then let's hold him accountable to win a win a ring. Get out of the second round. Go to the conference finals at least. But don't let this guy rock you to sleep, hit threes, come down, cross across the half court, drop 27 points, 37 points, all these big numbers, not win, and y'all do this every year and let him go by with a wave. Hold him accountable.